Lo quité. Hola a todos. El día de hoy comenzamos con un nuevo stream. Jugamos Fire Emblem. Se movió la cámara por alguna razón. El día de hoy vamos a empezar con una de las rutas. Estoy yéndome más que nada por irme por Black Eagles. Entonces vamos a ver cuánto podemos hacer en lo que queda de este mes de abril. He jugado este juego, no terminé ni una de las rutas. De hecho, lo más que he llegado es después del a la mitad de Black Eagles, más o menos. No voy a spoiler nada. Pero he descubierto que muchas cosas no son necesarias, no son opcionales más que nada. Entonces, espero poder hacerlo más rápido que la primera vez que estaba jugando y a ver qué tanto hacemos. Quiero jugar las 3 rutas, pero vamos a ver cómo nos va de tiempo y ver si podemos hacerlo, ¿verdad? Entonces, de hecho ahora lo puse en español, lo estaba jugando en inglés, y vamos a hacer una nueva partida entonces. Normal, difícil y extremo. Vamos a jugar normal porque como he dicho no lo he acabado. No sé cómo va. Novato, las unidades caídas vuelven a la tronatea. No. Clásico. A mí me gusta clásico, ¿verdad? Esa es la manera como yo he jugado a los demás Fire Emblem desde el Game Boy Advance. Y es para lo que le da el reto, ¿verdad? Nunca he jugado ninguno en difícil, ni en extremo, ni en maníaco. Pero me gusta jugarlos en clásico. Ese es mi nivel de dificultad óptimo para mí. Entiendo si mucha gente se le hace que está muy fácil y quieren subirlo de dificultad. Entiendo si hay gente que se les hace difícil y quieren bajarlo de dificultad. Es como uno disfruta el juego, ¿verdad? Yo no soy elitista, yo acepto que cada quien tiene su manera de jugar estos juegos. Sí, voy a conectar. Y pues es como uno quiera, ¿verdad? Incluso si uno quiere ponerlo más fácil, más para disfrutar la historia, también se vale. He escuchado que tiene muy buena historia este juego, entonces adelante. Tiene el Titan, hay Imperial 91. 91.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. gone now, Mother.
Hola Alex, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenida. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Cómo te va ahorita? ¿Andas haciendo capirotada ahorita? ¿O andabas? ¿Cómo te quedó? ¿Qué le echaste? Dime. Para robarte la receta.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
Sí se ven las letras, ¿verdad? Sí, sí se ven las letras.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Me puse a hervir leche condensada, lechera y leche normal con canela y piloncillo. Ah, qué rico. Se antoja. Sí se antoja. Para este run, para el de Black Eagle, voy a hacer la versión hombre, la versión masculina. Y ya eso va encima del pan.
I have not seen the likes of
¿Y ya no le echas nada más? ¿O qué más le echas aparte? Fantasma, un demonio, un ser mortal. ¿Un ser mortal?
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Al líquido no. Ah, ok, ok. Y luego ya aparte, al pan con el... con todo, ¿qué le vas echando? Coco, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llaman las bolitas de colores? Ay, se me fue el nombre. Es como... el nombre es como gangrena, pero no es gangrena. Se me olvidó el nombre. Pasas, no sé si te gustan las pasas. ¿No me gusta el coco? Grajea. Me fue el nombre. Queso chihuahua, plátano macho, nuez, almendras y arándanos. Muy bien. Ah, bueno. La grajea no hace mucha diferencia, pero no sé, me gusta agregarle el color, ¿verdad? Que se le vean ahí los colorcitos de la grajea. Aunque ya cuando la pones así bien caliente, pues se le derrite el color, entonces pues no tiene mucho caso. Sí, es visual nomás. Violet. No. Se puede poner cuando no sirve nada más. Sí, sí. Supongo que mi abuela, para no batallar, lo hacía desde antes.
Accustomed to the sound of human names.
Casi siempre era la que hacía. Mi mamá de repente hace en ratos y yo nunca he hecho por mi cuenta. Pero me acuerdo que más que nada era con mi abuela la que hacía en la capirota. Pero pues como se le pegó la tradición a mi mamá, pues es como la hace ella también. Pero sí me acuerdo que le echaba a ella desde antes de meterla a cocinar y luego se derretía todos los colores. Tenía más bolitas blancas que de colores.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
No. Oh.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Ah, caray.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
A ver si convenzco a mi mamá de qué hacer. Le llevo los ingredientes nada más.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
He soñado con una guerra, padre. He soñado con una niña pequeña. He soñado con las dos cosas. No puedo presionar las dos cosas. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué tienes que decidir? Todo tiene que ser una elección para ti, Violet. Siempre eres así. Ok, voy a soñar con una niña pequeña. No. Sería menos raro si soñé con una guerra.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries.
Entonces vamos en los años 300 más o menos. O 400. La guerra que ya fue en el año 91.
In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Okay.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us.
Oh.
Your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Déjate muestro. Tenemos los clásicos, la gorra de Bridges, ya la conocen. El gorro de exploración. Bueno, el sombrero de exploración. El gorrito no sé cómo llamarlo. El gorrito de, ¿cómo se llama? De Pachuco. La cachucha de Jurassic Park. Y... mi sombrero de Angel Eyes. De acá. Este está más grande. No más en el frío de tierra, pero iba. Ahorita te pongo esos 5 nada más. La Jurassic Park. Tengo que ponerles otro lugar porque ya se están cayendo ahí donde estaba. Servicio al cliente. Me gusta porque es bordado, no es un parche.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
¿Qué pasó?
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Ese uniforme se ve genial, dámelo. No, estos son los ladrones.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Preparado como una mosca, padre. Vámonos, Violet. Siempre... ¿cómo se dice? Siempre sacando de onda a Gerald con mis frases. El monito no camina cuando juego con este control. Escaramuza al alba. Prólogo. Un encuentro inevitable. Todos los martes en Nat Geo. El turno del jugador. ¡Ese soy yo!
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Ok. Uy, no sé jugar Fire Emblem. ¿Cómo saben? Ok. Ya sé, ya sé, ya
Ready
sé.
and willing.
I will prevail.
No, debería aprender yo porque...
Each battle, a chance to grow.
¿Qué recuerdos? Me encanta esta música.
I'll cut through.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves.
Yep.
Yes, good.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Sí, si hubiera alguien que el que quisiera hacer... Si hubiera alguien que quisiera cosplay de este juego sería de Cloud. Sé que no soy un Adonis, pero como es moreno y me gusta mucho su traje, yo creo que quedaría chida. El traje no sino ya evolucionado. El que tiene ahorita también está chida, pero me gusta más el que le sigue.
Fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
¿Así quedó buena? Te la reta me avisas. Ok, no, sí, les voy a anotar lo que me mandaste y luego voy a ver si lo intento. No.
Witness my power.
Is that all? As expected.
Ah, todavía les quedan.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Yay. El de la hacha es mío, déjenmelo. No, Gerald, no te metas en mi misión. Ven para acá. Ok.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength.
Ya sabía.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Ándele, güey. Dile, Gerald. Oye, pero no me dejes al descubierto, güey.
When an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
El de la mirada perdida, hazte para allá. ¿Quién, yo? ¿Soy un plebeyo? No sabía. Oye, tú el visco. ¡Ey, el virolo de allá! ¿Quién, yo? Y lo que le dieron el arco, ¿no? Es el arquero del grupo. Ya me mataron. Game over. Oh no, me mandó el reino a las sombras.
What are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right?
¿Quién eres?
Call me Sothis. But I'm also known as the Beginning.
¿Eres el alfa?
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Bueno, pero este es el purgatorio. ¿Dónde estoy? Ya dime. ¿De qué estás hablando, Sotis?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
Qué olvidadizo, oiga.
On your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Tal vez Sotis es no sé, el nombre de los tenis que trae puestos, ¿no? Y así, me llamo Sotis. Y lo, no, así. Ay, no me acuerdo cómo me llamo. Me llamo Nike. Nike. O si volteas así el zapato así va. Me llamo Andy me llamo.
Phooey! That child's just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Menos que una niña.
Correct. You understand.
No, me tengo que humillar contra ella. Digo, con ella. Me llamo Lares en seco. Mi apellido 100% poliéster, ¿no? Digo, 100% algodón.
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now.
Ya. Pues gracias.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
Bueno.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Cuando el tiempo vuelva a correr.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Mamá.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Congelar el tiempo como Dio. Me resigné a morir. Ya vamos atrás en el tiempo, ¿qué? ¿Te agüitas o qué?
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
Aplicar el Doctor Strange.
I believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well.
Ah, perdón.
You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift!
Y luego se le olvida que regresó en el tiempo y lo vuelve a hacer lo mismo. ¿Qué hiciste?
Hey, over here!
Repito.
Hey, did you just...
Repito y te prometo.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
¿Pero todos son conscientes de que regresó en el tiempo? No.
And who's this?
Bueno, no sé Geralt, la verdad. Parece que se sacó la verdad, pero no. Los demás que yo sepa, no. No son conscientes.
Why him?
¿Por qué ese güey? Ese güey me cae en los... Soy el as. Soy el bot del juego. Me habían dejado como MVP o lo que sea.
Why, thank you so much.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
Si lo pronuncian Alois, creí que era Alois. Creí que era francés el güey. Alois.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Pues vámonos pues. Vámonos, Luis. Vámonos de la tierra.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Lo tengo mal escrito, amigos. Hasta que ya dijo Gerald cómo escribe Garreg Mach, los tengo que mal escrito arriba. Ahí está, ya lo edité. Es con CH, lo puse con G.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Yo no soy el hijo de nadie. No lo conozco para nada. En realidad me tiene prisionero. Exactamente. En realidad me tiene prisionero.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled.
Escucho voces.
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
Escucho la voz de una niñita en mi cabeza. Dice, mátalos a todos.
Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I...
No sabía que había sido capitán, oiga.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery.
Otro checo de la gorra.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
Oh!
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
A ver.
Oh, joy. A royal debate, personally, as the embodiment of distrust. I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Se me va a ponerle un mute.
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
El Imperio de Diestra, una tierra con mucha historia. El Sacro Reino de Faergus, país de nobles caballeros. O la Alianza Leicester, una pujante liga aristocrática. Pues me voy a ir con la Alianza del Imperio de Diestra.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Es una chica joven y culta, presiento que me juzga constantemente. Dimitri. A primera vista parece sincero, pero noto que esconde algo tenebroso. ¿Así le decimos ahora? Me llama la atención su sonrisa amable, estamos hablando de Cloud, pero no la veo reflejada en sus ojos.
Yes, I thought the same.
I am so sleepy once again.
I may be sleeping, but
Ya duérmete y déjame mi cuerpo. Deja de controlar mi cuerpo. Ah. No controlo tu cuerpo, nomás te hablo en la mente. Ah. Entonces el hecho de que me haya hecho pipí es culpa mía. ¿Eh? ¿Te dices pipí?
Part 1.
Ah.
White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Me gustan las narraciones de Geralt.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Pupilentes verdes. Estaría chida, pero nunca he podido ponerme exitosamente pupilentes.
It's been years since
La única vez que me he puesto me ardeó y mejor me los quité.
to see her now.
¿He estado aquí antes?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
La arzobispa.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you.
That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
No le voy a decir mi nombre. Bueno, soy Led.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Au revoir. Arrivederci. Bye-bye.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
¿Y yo por qué, va? ¿Yo? ¿Trabajando aquí? Hey, Brian Valgel. Muchas gracias por el follow. Eres el follow número 100. Muchas gracias. Te agradezco que me llegaba a la meta. Bienvenido. Agradezco mucho el que me sigas. Y ahorita estamos jugando Fire Emblem Three Houses. Espero que te guste el juego. Y aquí vamos a darle. Ya somos 100, ya somos 100. Déjame pongo ni siquiera algo para celebrar. A ver qué puedo poner. Tengo los level up. Lo que más puedo poner. No he puesto más, necesito poner más cosillas. Necesito poner más recompensas, pero ahorita le vamos a ir dando. Bueno, vamos a contestar aquí. Yo trabajando aquí como soldado sueldo. Se me va toda la señal. O de sirviente.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Justamente...
That damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Justamente...
Professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Justamente me topé en los recuerdos de Facebook el primer video que subí de uno de los clips de los streams. Cuando apenas estaba empezando, cuando Star Wars Racer episodio 1. Ya es un año, ya cerré el año. Cerrando el año hicimos ya 100 follows. Se va de volada el tiempo. Wow.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Así que usted es la cougar de la escuela. ¿Por qué le cambiaron el nombre a Miguela? Si ella se llama Manuela. ¿Por qué le habrán cambiado el nombre a Miguela? Bueno, la primera vez que lo jugué en inglés, entonces los nombres coinciden con lo que dicen, pero voy a ver qué otros nombres hayan cambiado. Aquí le pusieron Miguela. Se oye más raro que si le hubieran dejado Manuela. ¿Experta en cuidados médicos? ¿Eres cantante?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Me gustan mucho las banderas, los estandartes de cada uno. O para tenerlos colgados así.
Students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
Es tan coincidente que parece que es un videojuego.
Cause any trouble?
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Okay.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need.
Sedith es uno de mis personajes favoritos de este juego.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character?
Y no soy gay, pero...
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust...
Los hombres de verdad saben que los hombres sí. Sí, honestamente sí. Fíjate que es un cambio que sí he notado, ¿verdad? Como que ya es más, ya se siente uno más libre de decir cosas así sin que lo tachen ni nada. Ya es otro aire. No sé, todavía a mi papá yo creo que se le hace raro que diga uno cosas así. Pero ya es otra manera de pensar. Claro que todavía son excepciones, ¿verdad? Todavía hay gente con pensamientos diferentes. O por ejemplo, también hablaba con una amiga de que cuando ya pues, se te hace normal decir que te gusta algo que es cute, ¿no? Algo que es lindo. Porque a los hombres no debería gustar las cosas que son cute o lindas, así. Es como... A mí me gustan las flores. O sea... No es normal que a un hombre le regalen flores, pero a mí me gustan las flores. Bueno, no has visto normal, o sea, no es que no sea normal. No has visto algo como algo tradicional, algo como... Bernie. Bernadetta. Le decimos Bernie, pero es Bernadetta. Sí, no es común. ¡Ay! Eso se convierte en... ¿Cómo se llama? En centellas. Ok. Lady Rhea y sus supercaderas. Ok. ¿Cuál es mi primera tarea? Tu primera tarea es hacer una plana de la tabla del 4.
Correct. To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Okay.
May I ask a favor of you?
El arzobispo sugiere que hable con los 3 delegados de clase para informarles sobre los estudiantes de cada casa. Estarán en la sala de recepciones y en los aledaños de la Academia de Oficiales, primer nivel monasterio. Deberías aprovechar ahora para charlar junto a los estudiantes que puedas y ver el carácter que tiene cada uno. Quizás esta sea tu única oportunidad antes de unirte al equipo docente. ¡Rechazar! No, aceptar. Vámonos. Hola.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
¡Woo! Ya no hay nadie aquí, ¿verdad? No, vamos a esperar. Minimapa. No me muestra nada. Ahí está. Ahí está Edelgard. Hola, Edelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sí.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Hubert es otro de mis personajes favoritos. Y es otro de los que me gustaría hacer cosplay. Si pudiera,
Hubert is... For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Este juego no sé si considerar los spoilers desde ahorita, ¿verdad? Pero este juego lo que me gusta es que sus personajes te demuestran muchas de sus características, los personajes, sus características. Y desde el principio vas notando, ¿verdad? Pero esas características, esas virtudes que tiene cada quien, también son como que vicios. Y los vicios que tienen también son virtudes. Están mostrando como que las dos caras de cada quien. Y eso es lo que me gusta de este juego. Y hay cosas que dices, es que ese es el personaje, ¿verdad? Pero ya cuando te pones como que a desmenuzarlo, dices, es que esta persona es así, ¿verdad? Por ejemplo, en el caso de Lindhart, por la manera en la que se comporta, ¿verdad? Yo diría que él tiene ADHD. O alguno, al menos algo dentro del espectro al menos del autismo, ¿no? Por como suele comportarse, él es muy enfocado en sus tareas, así, pero nada más en lo que le interesa, de lo demás como que lo deja y se le va todo. Y son ciertas cosas que, pues dices, es que sí lo hicieron el personaje, pero no, es que no tiene una razón de ser cada quien. El caso de Hubert también, por ejemplo, él es muy así, muy frío, muy...
Actually, that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Sí, o sea, eres muy frío y muy calculador y toda la cosa, ¿verdad? Pero al mismo tiempo como que no es muy pasional. Y no se nota porque todo lo esconde, pero es muy pasional con una persona. Y no sabemos quién. Y esa pasión o ese amor por esa persona le hace ser desde la otra manera con todos los demás. Está interesante.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Gaspar también me cae muy bien. Gaspar también me hace muy chida.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Dorotea también tiene el caso de que tiene una máscara, que es lo primero que notas cuando la conoces. Que esa personalidad que ella hace, es, sí, esa persona, pero la vas conociendo y es que ella es así por esto, pero realmente ella hace esto de acá. Y esta máscara que pone es por otra razón. Es como que, lo vamos a ir dando cuenta.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Ahí son todos. ¿Hay más?
So, I never properly... I wonder... I hope you've had a chance...
Ok. Ya hablé con una... Pues pasó por aquí. Ay, bueno, pues.
Pardon me.
What do you think?
Cerros Dorados. La Academia de Oficiales. Ahí están Lindhart y Caspar.
Hi, it's like this.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are?
It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Bien.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again? What do you think?
Like the map.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Cloud es una persona muy, muy inteligente. Probablemente la persona más astuta.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Odio su cabello.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Yeah.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Okay.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Okay. No puedo hablar tanto de las otras casas porque realmente no he avanzado mucho en sus historias, ¿verdad? Sé un poco de Lysithea y de Félix por cómo son. Porque sí me tocó reclutarlos, pero no sé mucho más de lo de ellos los demás.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Siempre que habla Félix pienso en Shadow. I'm the ultimate life form.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, Please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Annette es una de las personas que siempre se me olvida que existe. Tal vez ya cuando me una a la casa de los Leones Azules sepa más de ella, ¿verdad? Pero siempre se me olvida que existe.
Right. Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaited, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Igual no dijo nada, ¿verdad? Pero vamos a dejarlo así.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Félix, me agrada mucho Félix, es muy buena unidad. Como persona se me hace raro porque ve nomás el valor en la gente como... dependiendo de su fuerza, ¿verdad? Su habilidad. Digamos que, no sé, él ve... solo me interesan las personas que están interesadas en lo mismo que él. Es lo que yo veo con Félix.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Pobre Ashe.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak.
Skirt chaser.
I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Ella lo que tiene... Bueno, no voy a decirlo hasta que ya lleguemos con los Blue Lions.
I appreciate your effort.
No voy a acabar de hablar con los de acá.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhart, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeesh, Leonard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Peggy tiene problemas con el idioma. Por eso habla un poquito extraño.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Bien coqueta esta Dorotea. Pues yo creo son todos importantes. Iremos viendo más gente conforme pasa el tiempo. ¿No puedo viajar en rápido? No, ¿verdad? Tengo que ir caminando, pero... Ok.
Okay.
That's so. Pardon me.
Okay.
That's so.
A moment, please.
Yes.
Hi.
Let's see.
Este vato.
I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
Siri está obsesionado con Lady Rhea.
What happened?
Demasiado, en mi opinión. Pero yo creo que es porque siente que le debe algo a Lady Rhea.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in you. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Oh, Professor! Dropping by so soon? I expected we'd take some time, exchange a few smiles as we passed in the hall, flirt a bit, you know. Well, you're here now, and I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door. Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it? What's the matter? Don't you like me? Or are you just so innocent you don't understand me?
Esta señora... ¡Ay! Déjeme, no, estoy muy chavalito para esto.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
¿Cuál emblema será? Me queda, no hay nadie más, ¿no? Todavía hay uno en el pasillo. A ver. ¿No es Gilbert, de casualidad? Ah, no.
Welcome to the library.
Tomás.
Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodlan. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
Alright. Vamos a regresar con Rhea. Para terminar esta parte. Espero que sea una de las pocas veces que tengamos que hablarle a toda la gente, ¿verdad? Volver a las órdenes. En las próximas rutas no voy a repetir esta parte.
I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
¿Cuál debería elegir? Clase del Imperio de Andrea, no, Adrestia. Muchos de ellos son nobles, la mayoría usan magia. Clase del Sacro Reino de Faercos. Son consumados guerreros que se rigen por ideales caballerescos. Clase de la Alianza de Leicester. Suelen ser hábiles arqueros por influjo de una larga tradición. Esta vez vamos a intentar con los Black Eagles.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh!
Oh, Flame!
So sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
No la decepcionaré.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
Yep.
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
No me importa en lo absoluto.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Ya se quedó dormido Linhart.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Huber nomás uno habló. Ahí estás.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Ahorita los aplaco y sacan la regla, no el metro. Yo vengo de una generación más antigua. No, espérese. Ojalá pudiera mover el monito con este control, pero no puedo, no quiere. Este es el monito que estaba buscando para poner en el overlay de hecho, pero no encontré. Tuve que recurrir a Fire Emblem Heroes. Me dio 1000 monedas. 1500.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
¿Crees que yo tengo uno de esos acaso?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
¿Puedes comprobar si tengo uno? No te molestes de extenerme un nombre. No, sí, no tengo uno.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Me dejó solo. Ay, esta sección está muy cherra y llena de historia, ¿verdad? Pero bueno, es la exposición de la introducción, entonces... Ahí está, ya estamos empezando a jugar al personaje.
Professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Ok. Tengo que hacer exploración de fuerzas. Así que esta es mi habitación. Me ha parecido oír la voz de una niña, pero quizás haya sido mi imaginación. ¿No me gusta? Pesca en el estanque. Ok. Cultivos de invernadero. Comer en compañía. Okay. Hola, Setet.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Ya dijo, ya dijo.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should...
I heard about the upcoming Mach battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Okay.
I have a request.
Semillas de due.
Hello.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
No.
Oh, Professor, have you adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Okay. Un gato. Los dormitorios. Un gatito. Un gatito.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Algún día te sacaré de ahí.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Ahora me está entrando sueño, Linhard. Me cae muy bien, Linhard.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
Pero estás muy versado en este asunto.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
My thanks.
Listo. Hicimos una misión. Ok, algo perdido. Semillas de hierbas. Me dio sueño con el bostezo de Lilhard. Tu clase.
Unbelievable.
El comedorzote. Me gusta el espacio que hay entre las mesas.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something?
Quiero pelear, quiero pelear. ¿Te gustaría entrenar conmigo?
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Okay. Se me va todo el día.
Greetings. Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking. If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Vamos a quitar el gorro, Lex. Ya me dio calor. De hecho ya me quedó todo raro. Me quedaron los chorritos de Kiko. Hay alguien atrás. Flame.
Hello there, Professor.
Salve, maestro.
Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Yo te puedo encontrarte si te quiero visitar.
My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Ok. Captura un pez en el estanque. ¿Tengo con qué capturar? Tengo nomás el cebo de Flame. Subí 10 puntotes.
You have helped me so much.
Yes.
Edelgard, Bernadetta, Dorotea, Petra. Pues voy a invitar a Bernadetta. Ah, y a Dorotea.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
¿Las caritas cambian también? Oh, nice.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Porque cuando juego en la versión en inglés, las caritas son verdes cuando están en el máximo. Y son amarillas cuando están en el medio. Y aquí son naranjas y luego rojas cuando están en el máximo.
Okay.
Ahí estaba.
Professor, some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the Mach battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing. The monastery has some exceptional facilities.
Bueno, esto es para información adicional.
The monastery.
Oh.
Have you those can if you the bulletin you should take your time when speak if you use
Exactamente, lo que pasa es que en cuando exploro el monasterio puedo ir a varios lugares, ¿verdad? Pero tengo ciertos puntos que me dan para gastarlos en ciertas cosas como comer, entrenar. Ahorita nomás me dan uno, pero conforme vaya subiendo mi nivel de docente, me van a dar dando más puntos. Ahorita soy nivel básico, entonces me van a dar más uno. Pero ahora que subí a nivel 2, E+, me van a subir creo a 2 puntos la siguiente vez que explore.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though. Seriously? You should really work on your self-confidence if you're planning on being a professor.
Sí, sí quería darle ni idea, pero bueno, déjalo.
I care nothing of friendship.
Quiero ser tu amigo, Yuritsa.
Business here. Leave.
Pero quiero ser tu amigo, Yuritsa.
If you have...
Pero quiero ser tu amigo, Yuritsa. Quiero ser amigo, Yuritsa. Pero quiero ser tu amigo, Yuritsa. Oh. Pues se acabó el día. ¿Dónde le pico? Aquí. Ahora vámonos a la siguiente semana. Así pasan las semanas en la vida real. Es el cumpleaños de Ferdinand. ¿Quieres gastar $200 millones en flores? Sí, claro que sí. Para el papu de Papus Ferdinand. Misión. Tiempo. No guardado. La batalla de las tres casas. Para sorpresa generalizada, un joven mercenario ha sido elegido para dar clase en la Academia de Oficiales. Todos sienten curiosidad por ver qué será capaz de hacer en el simulacro de batalla que enfrenta a las tres clases. ¿Tres clases? Sí, tres clases. Apenas se guarda. La batalla de las tres casas. Nubes blancas, capítulo 1. Las tres casas.
It's finally time for the Mach battle. This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge?
Claro que sí. No hay de qué preocuparse.
So confident. This will be interesting. Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way.
Woo.
That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries. We'll just join in now.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
Oh!
Weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
Oh!
In pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Oh!
Me? I have no idea what you're talking about. I plan to fight fair and square as ever.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said, I will fight to win.
Yes, and the same is true of us. Right, Professor?
No se ensañen con nosotros. No pienso perder, amigos.
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard, Professor, be careful out there.
All right. En este cachito de tiempo hubiera terminado Sonic, yo creo. Sonic 2. No, estamos bien. Mira, estamos todos aquí nosotros. Ajá. Estamos como combatientes. Linhardt. Linhardt me va a curar. Sí, así está bien, hombre. No pasa nada. Sí, está bien.
The Mach battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
Claro que sí, no te preocupes. Todos saldremos vivos de esta.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
I will prevail.
Stay focused. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. As you wish. Battle.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Muy mal, muy mal.
Finish preparing. Make your move. Dedu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
No debes de enviar los arqueros primero. Esto está muy mal, Edgar.
I've lost? Oh, unthinkable.
Failure is not an option. That won't do it all.
Muy mal, Edgar. Subiste magia aparte.
so strong. Have to do better next time.
You didn't give it your all. Such power dwells within.
I was pissed.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
This was beneath me.
Vamos a ir a estarnos primero de Cloud.
Let's use the forest to set up an ambush. I'm counting on your support, everyone.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
¿De qué hablas? ¿Puedo romper ese? No me tienen esas unidades. Vamos.
Thank you.
Ese no le da.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me.
Ya te llegó la muerte.
Jeez, not so much as a smile.
Huh. Tiene hacha de mano. Oh, Reyes tiene hacha de mano.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, But you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this would be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Eso es todo lo que tienes.
You'll be repaid.
That was nothing.
Bien.
I still have a long way to go. Ugh, I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
Ah, me dio con 14. Wow.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
The mark of nobility. Greatness awaits. Well done.
Is that all?
Quiero que vayas de dúo por el de la lanza.
You're weak. Hey!
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Yeah.
That is that. Another step.
Bien.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Vente tú.
Beautiful work, Professor. But the true challenge starts now.
Vamos a ver. Y se movió. Todavía tenemos chance. Tenemos chance. A ver. Vamos a quitar este. Sí, tenemos chance de atacarlo. Creo que sí.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Bien.
As expected.
¿Por qué no puedo tocarlo? ¿Ya se me acabó la magia o qué? Oh, ya se me acabó. Bien.
It's simple.
Dimitri, it's time. We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Yo, Violet, yo soy más fuerte.
If you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less.
Ándele.
I must get stronger.
Edgar, no me está gustando cómo está subiendo de nivel.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Pero ya nomás queda Hahnemann. Vamos por Hahnemann. ¿Quién es Sagitae?
back to the fray.
¡Oh, fallaste! Ah, toda mi estrategia está basada en eso. Bueno.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Sobrevivieron todos, amigos.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is...
Los Blue Lions. Ganamos.
Even though it was just a mock battle, we defeated both houses masterfully. Take pride in this victory, everyone.
Le hubiera dado más victorias a Edelgar, pero pues no, estuvo fallando. Mientras que siga la historia.
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise. Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
That was impressive, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
Ahora los monstergas Linhardt, qué pedo.
Being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change.
Sí, es Delgado. Es muy extraño.
The festivities, so we can discuss this topic further.
Oh.
I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
Ay, Edelgar, nos asustas, güey. Ay.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
Así ha sido.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
¿Bandidos?
Those affiliated with Garreg Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission.
You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood?
Okay.
I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say.
Hay que matarlos. ¿Qué ocurre?
Recall when we first met. You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
No prometo nada.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me.
¿Eres mi conciencia?
You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Incluso cuando voy al baño. ¿Por qué?
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
No
one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Tiene el cuerpo de Geralt, ¿verdad? Por cómo se para y todo.
Part 1. White clouds. Harpstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Ok, me dieron los 200 ahora que soy E+, entonces me dieron más dinero esta vez.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Que disfrutarás al máximo.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Eso creo.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Annette.
Thank you.
Ajá, hay eventos ahorita. Bueno, ahorita no importa. Parece la voz de una niña. ¿Qué diablos? El manual de la estrategia. La próxima sesión será una batalla de verdad y no un juego de niños como hasta ahora. Les consejo ven a verme. Y luego de la batalla ahorita. Hay nuevas armas a la venta y nuevos objetos a la venta. Tengo 2 puntos. Uy.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
But it's...
I guess if you put it that way, you
Ya.
have a point.
Dijo, cuando uno no recuerda ni los años que tiene, te aseguro que eso ni lo tiene sin cuidado.
I have a request.
Hello.
Hey there.
Oh, Shamir.
Have we met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
Hello. If you'll excuse me. Oh, Professor, excuse me,
Ok. Ya cosechamos. Pescamos acá. Lucio de Hermit. Caracol terrestre. Vamos por acá. Ya. Es el mercado. Supermercado González. Vamos a ver qué son las ofertas del día de hoy. ¿Qué tienes acá? ¿Necesitas armas? No.
Come back soon. Hello there.
Hola. Batallones. La guardia.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Ya vengo de volada. Ha puesto el mute. Alright. Aquí creo que no hay nadie. Yaritza, pues no me importa. Hola, Lois.
I'm just heading out for... I don't need...
Oh. ¿Se fue? A ver.
There are way too many Oh, well, yes. I'm actually very...
Right. I've got a... How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy? Ooh.
Qué papelón.
Kindly do something for me.
La cocinera que consiga recetas podría empezar por libros de gastronomía de la biblioteca, supongo. Si hago lo que me pide, me dejará cocinar por el comedor. Vale, pues. Ajá. Es del car.
For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else you wish to ask me about regarding spending your time at the monastery or battles?
No. Okay. Really? Ferdinand?
Do you know of the Ire family? The Empire? The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes. All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burglar, Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhart's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Geyer, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
Espero que sea verdad.
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Se me hace raro que los puestos de ministros se queden dentro de las casas, ¿no? Las casas en las que ya están. Como los Aegir, ellos son los que se hacen cargo de ser el primer ministro.
I have a favor to ask.
Me han pedido que reúna información sobre estudiantes a los que les gusta la música. Al parecer repartieron panfletos por los dormitorios para buscar a gente interesada en el coro, así que debería venir por ahí. ¡No!
I have a favor to ask.
Hey!
The cathedral is nice and quiet. Oh, Professor! Did you come to pray to the god? Me too. Shall we pray together? Oh, you want me to join? I'm already having so much fun in my...
There's something else.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indek, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sethlin! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. Inside the cathedral, Saint Indek. Now that you are a... I have something to ask of you.
César me ha pedido que averigüe lo que pueda sobre la iglesia occidental y que comparta mis hallazgos con él. Quizás en el patio hay algún estudiante que sepa algo del tema. The set index. No los puedo modificar. Un recuerdo en las zonas brillantes donde están las cosas.
Thanks for your help.
Mira.
Excellent work guiding the students in the Mach battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Okay. En la biblioteca deberían estar los libros que necesito de gastronomía. Otras básicas. Estas irresistibles. Estas ilustradas.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
Es algo rudo, pero bueno. Ah, carga. Otras a las puertas.
Frigid, Elmira, Thusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Como Ingrid.
What the?
Oh, Professor, I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it? Oh, I was just...
Okay.
That's,
Oh.
Right. You're a lifesaver.
Edelgard y Lihar están al máximo. A ver, Hubert no le gusta, Gaspar no, entonces bueno, mira el menú. ¿Qué le gusta a Hubert? Hubert y Bernadetta. Hubert y Petra.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Vamos a regresar las cosas. Encargar el core, encontrar la lista.
My savior, thank you.
¿Listo?
So, well done. You have my thanks.
Nice.
right.
Okay. Vamos a cocinar y comer con ellos.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Listo. Ahora sí, a estudiar.
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
Quiero que... Voy a poner estos dos juntos. Edelgard, vamos a platicar contigo.
I'm improving, thanks to you.
O sea, que aprenda las destrezas de magia.
Nothing worth selling.
Felicitar.
Praise isn't necessary. Really. I'm improving, thanks to you.
Ahí está. Consiguió su primera estrellita. Bien. Hubert. Ferdinand.
I am beginning. Never underestimate. I am quite. Never.
Bien.
Never underestimate.
Estamos terminados. Están las metas. Metas. A ver, Edelgard, estás bien así. Asha y autoridad. Bien. Hubert, autoridad y magia. Quiero que aprendas. No estoy animando. Meta personal. Vamos a ver. Está bien, razón. Y. Equitación. Bueno, no. Está bien, está bien. Vamos a quedarnos con eso. Por un rato vamos a aprender de esas. Ferdinand, Lancha y Asha. Y equitación. Está bien, vamos a quedar así como está. Lindhart también así. Gaspar también. Bernadetta. Lanza y... No. Arco y equitación. O sería mejor vuelo. No, equitación, está bien. No, espada no. Quiero que aprendas fe y razón. Petra, Asha y espada. No. Aprende espada y arco. Bien. Y ya son todos. Bien. Empezar.
I have a question.
Dime. ¿Cómo es que a veces una chica sencilla llega a ser más popular que otra que es más guapa? O entre aristócratas, ¿cómo se puede preferir a un vizconde antes que a un duque? ¿Por qué ocurre eso? No es fácil relacionarse con quien considera superior. Por gustos, los colores. Hasta la mejor comida pueden empalagar a tanto repetirlo.
That's it then.
Sí, vamos a hablar con Ferdinand.
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you? You seem to hold Edelgard in high esteem. That is my impression, at least. Well now, that is not what I expected you to say. You clearly have high standards. And what is your opinion of me? I am at least her equal, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house. Evenly matched? Me? With her? I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence.
No será necesario, no seré yo quien lo impida.
Precisely. You cannot stop me. I will prove that you have drastically underestimated me.
Okay.
I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor. We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine. I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance.
Okay.
Anything Edelgard can do, I can do better. And in half the time. Professor, you can be my eyewitness and timekeeper. Here we go.
Que quede claro que todavía no aparecen las bestias demoníacas, pero...
Well, it will be fine.
Pero bueno.
I can't do it. It seems you have saved my life. Thank you, Professor.
Subí a 100. ¿De quién es el cumpleaños? ¿El 18? Ah, a ver cómo fue a Hubert y a este.
I don't believe I am required to team up with you.
I would rather work with almost anyone else. But I will do what needs to be done.
Of course, we will both do what we have to. But do not drag me down to your level.
We could have done better if we had each been more willing to compromise.
You are right about that. We were both stubborn for foolish reasons.
Está bien, apenas están conociendo. Ok. Vamos a ver cómo nos va la siguiente semana. Cumpleaños de Rafael. Está bien, hombre. Rafael no me importa mucho, honestamente. Batallas. Ok. Misión de práctica. Okay.
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your soldiers, please don't hesitate to ask.
No me gusta este mapa, honestamente. Gestión, inventario, ok. Tengo demasiadas pociones yo por alguna razón. Okay. Espérate. Hubert, necesitas algo adicional. Nomás para que no se quede sin nada. Okay. Bien. Por aquí sí pasan, pero no sé si meterlos de una vez ahorita o... A ver. Son puras lanzas. Edelgard. Ferdinand. Petra me voy a ayudar arriba. Y yo voy a ayudar acá. Tiene efectos de habilidades voladoras, ok.
Welcome!
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one?
No, el de hierro mejor.
Is that the one? Thanks. Is that the one? Come back soon.
I will prevail.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Stay focused.
That's my cue.
Oh no. I will get the victory.
Put me in there.
As you wish.
Ah, güey. Dale, güey.
You fought well. Such power.
Quiero poner a Edelgard en el bosque denso. Quédate.
Flame Spirit protects me.
Símbolo. puede. Oh, fallé los dos. Vamos a hacer del car. Está subiendo muy pobre.
How humiliating. This is harder than expected.
Mátalo, Dorotea. Bien.
I've got many skills, you know.
Thank you.
Witness frigid bride.
Este vato como está aferrado conmigo.
That is that.
Vamos a ver qué se acercan primero. A ver, quiero que este me cure. No, me va a usar una poción. Espera. Ahí viene, ok. ¿Te aguantas, Petra? Bien.
Disappointing.
Right makes might, right?
Híjole. Híjole, lo van a matar. Ok. Ahí se tiene que quedar. Bien.
What a thrill!
You could have at least tried.
My heart is full of victory.
Ok.
Whoa, did...
¿Cuándo las puedo cambiar ya de unidad?
Like what you see?
Bien hecho, Dorotea.
Your defeat was inevitable.
No manches, Delgar. Ya eres nivel 5 y estás bien abajo.
I'm just getting started.
Should I have held back?
Ahí está. Va contra Hubert. No, va contra mí.
You fought well. Such power dwells within.
Okay. Pasamos.
My, thank you so much.
I am grateful.
No sé si la regué y debí de haberles cambiado las clases desde ahorita o ya después. Voy a tratar de cambiárselas de una vez.
I will master. I am beginning.
Bien. ¡Woohoo! Oh, todas. Ok. Nice. Subió bastante Bernadette ahí.
Everything went pretty. I got it. You're quite the motivator.
All right. Hoy celebra nuevamente la cantidad de San McQueen que esparce. El día de San McQueen. ¿El rayo McQueen? Cuchao, profesor, cuchao.
Solemnly.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud? I've grasped it! How lovely!
¿Cómo van con los caballos?
We could have done better if we had each been more willing to compromise.
You are right about that. We were both stubborn for foolish reasons.
Bien.
I'm getting closer.
Ashas 2, ok.
It's clear to me now.
Oh, potencial magia, muy bien. Consiguió Ciénega también. Ciénega B.
I will master this.
Golpe rotundo.
Not a total waste.
Wind, ya tenemos otra magia.
Let's put this to the test.
Ok, lo digo. Ok. Hit and run. Optimista, muy bien. Alright. Bien, tenemos a los sellos para nuevas aptitudes. Vamos a intentarlo. Examen de aptitud. Vamos a ver. Puedo ser un mirmidón. Un luchador. Monje, no sé, ¿verdad? Vamos a intentar ser mirmidón. Está bien difícil el examen, pero lo pasé. Aprobado.
A new path to tread.
Ah, caray, movió las... Sí. La primera vez que veo baile hablando. Edelgard también tiene una, parece. Bienvenido, no luchador.
As expected.
Hubert no puede cambiar. Quiero hacerlo monje. Ah, sí puede. Ah, necesito subir la fe. Ah, shit. Ferdinand. Si lo hago soldado, ¿qué? Te falta la lanza. Bien. Okay. Ahora nos piden hacer seminario. Pueden hacer Hubert y Ferdinand. Sí. Vamos a ver su support.
With this idea, I may be able to get the one up on Edelgard.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing? Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
Se llevan bien. Creo que son mejores amigos.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here again.
Impressive, Caspar. Well done.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey!
No lo dejo hablando solo. No me deja hablando solo, oye. Right. Los seminarios son más que nada para aprender específicamente de algo con los profesores. Como que ahora jugaremos, iré a darme un baño y iré a dar de comer. La hora que ustedes me digan. Yo ahorita iba a terminar el stream de este. Siempre que descansaba media hora en caso de que quisieran ya. Pero no sé, si quieren en una hora o una hora y media, tú dime. Pero aquí estoy. Quiero que aprendan conmigo. No. Que tenga más gente. Además que con Hahnemann. Ándale, muchas gracias. Quiero que aprendan mejor fe. Quiero que aprendan fe primero.
The glory of progress.
Bien.
How long will this take?
Mi cumpleaños. Mercedes, claro que sí, estoy tratando de reclutarla. ¿Cómo me va a hablar alguien? Mercedes se me hace.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
Can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and
Tú también vas, Bernadetta.
Don't worry, Bern. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
No te dos para combatir.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Vámonos, pues. Vámonos, Wills. Vámonos de la tierra. Uf. Debería ponerle un escudo a alguien más, ¿no? Comprar un escudo y ponérselo a alguien. A ver, ¿qué hay en la tienda? Comercios. A ver, especialmente tú. Todavía no puede nadie más, ¿no? Comercios. Armería, comprar. Y tiene escudos. En el bazar, ¿qué tiene? Aquí están, escudos de cuero. Comprar un agua pura. Y un escudo de, unos dos escudos de cuero. Los alumnos reciben su primera misión poco después de la simulacro. Deben acompañar a los caballeros Seiros al cañón rojo de Sanado para ayudarlos a acabar con un grupo de bandidos en lo que será su bautismo de fuego. Tengo una idea de cuál es esta misión. Y se me hace muy raro porque dije, ¿a poco ya es tan pronto esta misión? Nubes Blancas, capítulo 2, un paraje conocido.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I'm not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
ZL. Habilidades, a ver. Tengo habilidades. Ok. Técnicas. Todos tienen puestos, ¿verdad? Sí. Ajá, iracundia, golpe rotundo, torbellino. Bien. Ahora inventario. Tengo escudo de cuero. Intercambiar. Ferdinand. Llévate este. Y el otro va a ser... No sé si yo. O Gaspar yo creo. Llévate el escudo. Podría dárselo a Petra. Bueno, no, así está bien. Tenemos 3 escudos. Oh, todavía puedo ir al comercio, a ver.
Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
Derrotar al comandante enemigo.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
Yeah.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up and attack from both the west and the front? If we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. I leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
¿Están los cofres? Sí, ¿verdad? Era una llave. Llave de cofre.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I will prevail.
¿Tiene Asha?
I will get the victory.
Stay focused.
As you wish. Put me in there.
Battle?
That's my cue. Oh no.
Oh. Bueno. Ya les puede haber dejado el Asha.
I'm getting closer.
Right makes might, right?
Tiene el escudo flotante como el Capitán América.
All real battles this exciting? Come on, let's get on to the next one.
La primera persona que mata el Gaspar.
can hide. I don't care if there's feeling. Can I go home?
I owe you one.
Estamos cruzando el puente. Tienen espada, espada, arco, ¿ok? Vamos. Ah, shit.
Well, how was that? Regrettable, but there was no other way.
Bueno, como quiera con sanar ya puedo alcanzar a otros.
Got him! Hope this is good for something.
Lo dejan 12, tengo que quitarle 12. Esto lo dejan 16. No, es.
I won't go down so easily.
So, is making us experience a real battle part of the church's teachings?
Parece que sí. ¿Quién necesita curarse? Edelgard. Vamos a curar a Edelgard.
A great help.
hold this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way.
Hola. Oh, perdón, Chris, no te había visto. Ah. Oh, ¿qué pasó? No. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo andas, Chris? Siempre elegante, nunca no elegante. Ah. ¿Cómo te va en tu viernes? ¿Comiendo pescado con mamá? Nice, yo también comí pescado. Comí pescado de mojarra y de carpa.
The noble standard. These ruffians are no.
Nos vamos a verlo. No. Ok. Falcon es del Garreg. Ok.
You'll be repaid.
De verdad, Dinos juego es diferente. Me gusta el look del empresario multimillonario. Pues no tengo tanto el cambio, nomás tengo mi playera de los Vengadores, mira. A ver si se alcanza a ver. Mi playera de los Vengadores abajo. Y esto es lo diferente, ¿verdad? Pues el traje, pues el rato me lo pongo. Dice, contexto del juego. Son estudiantes de... Bueno, es un mundo medieval donde existen 3 regiones, un imperio, un reino y una alianza. Y yo como personaje principal me pusieron de profe y yo elegí cuál de las casas quería enseñarles y estoy enseñando la casa del imperio, cómo combatir en la vida real. Cada uno es como que un miembro de la nobleza y así, la próxima emperadora del imperio, el próximo primer ministro, el próximo ministro de gobernación y la fregada. Y ahorita pues eso es lo que estamos haciendo. Sí, RPG por turnos. Ahorita es mi turno. Esto rojo es lo que se puede avanzar esta unidad. Es un mapa cuadriculado. Yo puedo avanzar y pegarle a él, hacerle daño. Pero voy a esperar mejor que ellos me ataquen para que vayan contra mis unidades y hacerlo bolita. Hacerles bolita y matarlos. Hay diferentes tipos, hay como... ¿cómo se dice? Hay así unidades que son físicas. De hecho puedo hacer zoom del mapa. ¿Cómo le hacía? Ahí. Así. Aquí puedes ver todas las unidades. Cada quien tiene como que su ejército, algunas, no todas. Y luego acá están los enemigos. Acá hay un cofre que quiero agarrar. Me puedo alejar mucho del mapa. Este es el mapa total. Tengo que vencer a los 10 enemigos que me quedan. Bueno, en el turno 5. Bueno, vamos a hacer que vengan por nosotros. Se podría decir que sí. Ahorita te enseño. Cada uno cuando ataca tiene probabilidades de dar crítico. El crítico es un ataque especial que quita 3 veces el daño normal. Y también hay ciertos poderes especiales que te permiten atacar, por ejemplo, de más lejos, digamos. Por ejemplo, este.
Anywhere I can hide.
Suben de nivel. Algo particular de Fire Emblem, al menos de esto que estoy haciendo, es que si te matan a uno de tus unidades, la pierdes para siempre. O sea, se muere y ya no vuelve a salir. Se muere de verdad el mono. Entonces hay que tener cuidado.
Well done.
Oh! Hardly worth my time. This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well. Allow me to clean this up for you, Lady Edelgard.
Hey, thank you for el raid. Muchas gracias, Chris. Por cierto, ya casi se cumplió un año. Bueno, ya pasamos el año de que empecé a hacer streams. Thank you, Chris. Nos has acompañado la mayor parte del tiempo en este canal. Y también con Lex y con Jan. Ya llevamos un año, un poquito más de un año ya que empecé a hacer stream. Allá por abril, abril del año pasado creo que empecé. Y el día de hoy precisamente llegamos a los 100 follows, a los 100 seguidores. Estoy contento, no. Siento que ha cambiado mucho el canal desde entonces. Pues empecé así como que aprendiendo, ¿verdad? Y siento que ya estamos más asentados, ya tenemos más práctica ahora, más experiencia en este rollo. El saco pues es porque me quería ver bien. Pero sí, ya llegamos acá. A ver cuánto hacemos más este año ahora. A ver qué más logramos hacer. Sigues esperando la atleta, han pasado 84 años, ya sé. Y es que no sé, ya la he ido dejando así como que olvidada. Pero a ver, al menos una. Está difícil con tantas cosas. Ahora sí, algo bueno.
that?
No, es computadora. El juego lamentablemente no tiene multijugador. Es más que nada historia. Oh.
We won't hold back.
Oh, rayos. Y sí le pegaron.
This was beneath me.
Yeah. Okay.
Take me seriously. I've got many skills, you know.
You're making me look bad.
Muy bien, Caspar, muy bien. Mira todo drogando. Oh shit. Está bastante. Oh fuck.
You were wide open.
Se me acabó el hechizo y creo que prendí otro. Ah.
Quite what I was after. I'm a quick.
¿No prendí otro? No, se le acabó. Bueno, ni modo. Tengo una espada de práctica.
A great help.
No one makes it past me.
Okay. Oh, subió el... Oh,
Practice and
ahora es máximo de noble. Creí que era Thunder, pero no es Nosferatu. Creí que me iba a succionar la vida. Bueno.
just like that.
I killed them. What have I done? The blood.
Sending these brats instead of the knights means they've underestimated me. Big mistake. I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
Listo. No sé si hay que continúa la misión. Espero que no.
Now I can do so much better.
Bien. Subió su defensa.
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Mi Caspar lo logró. Creo que siempre reinaba la paz. Este lugar antes se llamaba el Camión Rojo. Se llamaba el Cañón Verde. ¿Qué?
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
Me has asustado.
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Hola, ¿y tú, Sutis? ¿Conocías este sitio?
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
Okay. Vámonos, vámonos pues, vámonos, Bills.
Know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
¿Por qué te sientes agradecida?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Okay.
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
Que no era rojo.
Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there?
Los pitufos. Siguiente pregunta.
It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
La diosa?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost? No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on. And now I'm forced to stay with you instead.
Oh no, estamos fusionados.
That's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Me pegas el bostezo, Sotis. Alright. Aquí lo vamos a dejar el día de hoy. Hemos terminado el capítulo 2, un paraje conocido. Y en la siguiente sesión continuamos con el capítulo 3 de la parte 1. Chris Gaming, muchas gracias por venir, acompañarme aquí un ratito. Lex, muchas gracias también por andar conmigo acá. Quiero agradecer también a Brian Bahel por ser el follower número 100. Contigo llegamos a la meta. Estoy muy contento con ello. Y pues ya, en un año, 100 seguidores. Hemos llegado lejos. Pero bueno, vamos a jugar ahorita al ratillo, yo creo, Phasmophobia con Lex y con Jan. Y con esta Ada. Se nos va a unir una amiga adicional. Y vamos a ver cómo nos va esta ocasión. Pero bueno, mañana a ver si le continuamos con otro capítulo de Fire Emblem. No es seguro si lo quiera descansar mañana, pero ojalá en la noche tengan chance para jugar Monster Hunter, Chris. Pero hasta ahora, a descansar un ratito antes de continuar con Phasmo. Cuídense mucho y bye.